Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. The Fish will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Tom Glavine gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Standing in, Juan Pierre, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Miami, the center fielder, Juan Pierre.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
The shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
Into the box now, Hanley Ramirez. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Glavine has pitched more than 4,000 innings in the big leagues and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. The 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Pierre gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. Over to Albies. Now over to Freddy, and it's a double play.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 3.
Ready now for the Marlins. Number 3. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Gary Sheffield would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Payoff pitch one more time. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
To the plate now, Gary Sheffield, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 home. A chance for a chipper at third. He's got it. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. One left for Miami. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Caleb Smith, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
3-0 now. In his career versus this pitcher, he's got 5 base hits in 16 tries. He's also taken him deep 4 times. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Set to get his day started, Ozzie Albies, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here comes the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Line towards center field. Pierre is under it to make the catch. There's one gone.
Batting first, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Chipper Jones. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here it comes. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
0-1 count and the pitch.
No, that's down.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Freddy Freeman.
So next up will be Freddy Freeman. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In his career, Freeman is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. The 0-1 offering. Hit out towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Braves strand 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Up next from Miami, Cliff Floyd. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series.
Floyd.
First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Standing in, Jorge Alfaro comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Well, as we talked about at the top of the broadcast, the Fish have their sights set on a series sweep here today.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And they were able to put up double digits in the runs column yesterday, so a similar performance from the lineup would give them a good chance at least at a series sweep.
No doubt about it, man.
Bullet to second base, a fine play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Striding into the box, Dale Murphy. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits.
Dale Murphy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Adios, pelota. solo shot here for the Murph. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The Marlins had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. 1 out, nobody on. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. Set to deal on 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Stepping in for the Braves, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Here's the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Tom.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook, as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless he's on his way to an early shower. Sterling Sharp enters from the pen in just the 2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Sterling Sharp.
Tom Glavine will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-0. 2-0.
2-0.
Men on third with 2 down. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And that's finally over for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Acuna digs in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 1-0 the count. Comes set, now the pitch. And that's off the plate and high, 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Here it is, the 3-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chipper Jones. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's set. The 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We played 2 full. The Braves on top 2-0. Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Villar is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Sterling Sharp. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Pitch on the way. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Juan Pierre. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hey. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now batting, Hanley Ramirez. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're down 2-0. Jose Arena is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Jose Arena.
With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddy Freeman settles in to start out the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 2-0 on the way. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And there's one down now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, 2-time National League MVP Dale Murphy.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
So coming to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now. Two out, nobody on. Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis.
Riding in once again, Travis d'Arnaud. Man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set, and the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
1-1 to count. into the corner and slicing foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Line to the right side. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Adeiny Echeverria is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Floyd is there. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in, number 3. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch on the way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Marlins have made this a 2-1 game.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball all the ballpark like he did just there.
So now to the plate, Gary Sheffield. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Acuna is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the free swinging Cliff Floyd will stand in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Murphy's on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Marlins able to draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins 1. Adam Conley, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Adam Conley.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Tom Glavine.
Tom Glavine.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's dead center for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's right there. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball in for a strike. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Two and one. And he misses again. Ball three.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Another look to first, and a dive, but he's back. So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he'll get back in standing. As a look, now the pitch. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Sheffield.
Two gone now in the Braves' half of the fourth, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Here comes the first pitch. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now the 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike. And the count will be full. And the payoff pitch. Line towards center field. Acuna is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. Now the pitch. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Adam Conley, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Juan Pierre. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And Adaney will make the catch to retire the side. Marlins leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Brandon Kinsler will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 20, Brandon Kinsler.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next the dangerous power threat, Freddy Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddy Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Turned on down the line. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 3, Dale Murphy.
Ready once again, Dale Murphy. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now back, left fielder, Untitled.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Kinsler, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Slow roller down the third baseline. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Grounded to the right. Gets dirty and gloves it. Wow. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, down. Nope, inside, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Stepping into the box, number 3. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Gary Sheffield. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 30, Cliff Floyd.
Stepping into the box, Cliff Floyd. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. And he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Miami. Our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
The pitch.
No. Inside.
Adeiny Echeverria, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right. Payoff pitch one more time, and that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping up to the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes for second. Fouled off. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
This is skied out toward right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out.
The pitcher, number 27.
So here now's the pitcher, Tom Glavine, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, center fielder, Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. He's set. The 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Line toward right center. Sheffield is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Braves strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Ozuna. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Acuña's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Miami down in order. They're down 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Yimi Garcia will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Miguel Rojas is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready for another shot now, Ozzie Albies. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is in there, a called strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
To the plate now, Chipper Jones, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch.
No, that's cold. strike.
Two and two.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Freddy Freeman there. He'll hit next. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's the first baseman, Freddy Freeman, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Sheffield will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 2-1. Darren O'Day will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Stepping in, Miguel Rojas, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Number 5.
At the plate, Juan Pierre. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Settling in now, Hanley Ramirez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set and the pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Jones is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number one.
Now batting, number 3.
Now at the plate, number 3. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And they have taken the lead. A 3-run shot down the line in left. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
Hey, as a pitcher, when you see one that's hit high and deep, you hope that it goes foul, and it hits off that foul pole. It makes that doink noise. You want to cry. As a hitter, you want to smile because you were able to keep one just fair.
Shane Green will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
The right fielder, number 10, Gary.
Into the box now, Gary Sheffield. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. 3 runs already home here. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he fouls this one off. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Fouled off. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Coming to the plate now, Cliff Floyd. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner's back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-1 after the foul ball there. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Murphy's on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up, and the Fish have taken a 4-2 lead. John Birdie will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
John Birdie.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brad Boxberger is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Brian Anderson is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. Into the box, Dale Murphy. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
A ball and no strikes. The Fish are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And it's fouled away. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Full count still. Right side, hit hard. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The left fielder.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
And that'll bring in Marcelo Zuna as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just inside. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
First things first, here's the throw over. And the runner back safely. So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count and the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sheffield is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, shortstop, Untitled.
Here's Echeverria now. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Nope. 3-0. Two out with the man at first. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail it here 4-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Luke Jackson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tyler Flowers will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 25.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and now it'll be the catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Here it comes on 3-0. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And 1 count, and the pitch.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, John Birdie, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Three and 2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9 hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The center fielder, number 9. Juan
Back to the
Pierre.
top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Juan Pierre. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Murphy's on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
Stepping up now, Hanley Ramirez, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 1-1 home.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
This is line to left, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ryan Stanek is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the
Number
ninth.
55, Ryan Stanek.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Tyler Flowers.
First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Skied into straightaway right. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. from the stretch. And he takes ball one. Rounded down the third baseline. The second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
4-2 the final score today. Miami came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Yimi Garcia claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ryan Stanek records the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.